Hi guys, DDCat here for another video, and today I'm going to be playing Terraria, but I'm gonna try to beat the game only using guns. And so this is episode 1, and today I'm going to try and beat the wall of flash. So I started the playthrough off like any pro Terraria gamer would, and I chopped down the nearest trees. But then I went exploring to the nearby caves, and in my first chest I found a necklet, and in my second chest I found a guide to plant some things. After making my way right into the corruption, I decide to blow up my shadow orbs that guarantees a musket. But I accidentally fall into the water and, well, bomb myself. After I make my way back into the corruption, I smash the shadow orb and get my musket, which can start the playthrough. After I got the musket, I teleported home and started building my NPC houses. For the guy, the merchant, and all of the other guys. After that was over, I decided to go and dig myself a elevator. And as I dug it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, I found a cave to explore, and then I looted basically everything that I could find. I firstly found this gold chest, which contained some spiky shoes, which are a really great accessory. Then I found myself a cloud in a bottle. Then I found myself a blizzard in a bottle, which is basically like a cloud in a bottle, but like a little bit further you can go. Then I dug my elevator deeper and deeper when a nice fairy led me to a sweet new spanking pairs of Hermes boots. A really great accessory for movement. Yeah. Then I made my way back into the corruption to try and get more bullets for my musket, but in the process of that, I kind of forget of the boss that spawns when you smash 3 shadow orbs, which is the Eater of Worlds. So I was not prepared for this fight because I forgot that after you smash 3 orbs the boss spawns. So the fight went as you can expect it. Horribly wrong. I don't die, but I recall home so that I don't lose my coins and that. Yeah, not great. After that, I decided to go back to the corruption so that I can smash some more shadow orbs in order to try and get some more bullets. But after that, I make my way back home. And yeah. Then I decided to make my way back to the corruption and build myself a little arena for the Eater Worlds. And then I spawned them, but yeah, he despawned. After feeling more depressed than I ever was, I just gave up on life. I teleported back home, defeat, and then I went right into the dungeon so that I can build myself a little arena for the skeleton, a big badass boner that unlocks your way into the dungeon, which I will need to craft my final armor. As it becomes nighttime, I accidentally drink my iron skin potion, and then I realize that the blood moon was starting. So I just sit below the volcano that I built so that I can farm the enemies. Yeah, and then right after the blood moon, the goblins start to invade, but I kinda lost the footage for them. I don't know why, but the video just stopped recording. So this is the only video that I have of the goblins, so enjoy it in silence. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Then I defeated them, but yeah, still feel kind of sad that I lost the footage for it. But after that depressing moment of realizing that I don't have the footage anymore, I made my way back to the dungeon so that I can find the big badass boner. I summoned him on up with no big expectations for beating him, but then I start shooting away at his skull. I shoot a little bit at his hands, but later I realized that that's just a waste of time, and I just went directly for the head, as that is the quickest way that I can kill him. In classic mode, at least. So after the fight was over, after I killed the big bad boner, I decided to just go back to the corruption and craft myself a new spawner for the Eater of Worlds so that I can try the fight again. This time I'm more careful for him not to despawn like last time. So I summon him on up and then I make my way to the arena. Shooting at his parts, I guess, of his body when I go up. Yeah, I'm making my way to the arena very, very slowly. But then quickly I defeat him because, well, he doesn't stand a chance whenever I have the mini shark, because before I just had a musket. So I defeated him with ease, and collected my stuff. Then I went back home and I went directly to the meteors so that I can grab some meteors for the star cannon that I will need in order to defeat the wall of flesh. And after that, I decided to make my way to the jungle and fight the boss Queen Bee. She is a great boss because, well, by selling her stuff, you can get a lot of money very quickly. The boss isn't that hard, so I won't show you a lot of it. I mean, it's basically just me shotgunning her away, and yeah. After I killed her a couple of times, I decided to make my way back home and sell everything that I got from her. But then I made my way to the dungeon because I needed to get bones for the necro armor. Because I realized that I still don't have any armor and I need to fight the wall of flesh. After getting sent back home and looking at my inventory, I realized that I have 146 bones. I needed 4 more bones to craft the necro set. After having the feeling of throwing a child off the 6th floor and headshotting him with my broken in half computer, I make my way back to the dungeon so that I can get the 4 more bones that I need. And then I made my way to the dungeon and got the 4 bones that I needed. Then I teleported back home and crafted my hard-earned necro set. But now we're preparing for the final part of this video, the wall of flesh. I make my way to hell, and then I start to build a platform and arenas of some sort, and then I just keep building the platform longer and longer, longer and longer and longer. Now it is the part for the hardest. I take a few deep breaths and then I summon the wall of flash. By checking the guy put it all into the lava, the bigger wall of flash spawns. And then I started hitting it in the face with my star cannon. And then I realized I was a little bit too scared because its health was going very, very quickly. I mean, like, at this point it is already like at 3/4 of its health down, and yeah, I was a little bit too scared for it. But yeah, it wasn't really a hard fight of any sort. Then I mini charged, and yeah, I killed the big wall on the first try. Well, I was a little bit over prepared for that, but that is going to be it for this video. I'm sorry if it was a little bit short. And yeah, see you in part 2 of this playthrough. Later.